Hi guys. I had to pull over and just get this off my chest because today's been pretty eye-opening. And I wanted to share it with you. You know, there's so much going on in the world right now. Everybody is hurting so much. I knew that I'd been through some bad stuff. I've been struggling for a while. I'm gonna be okay, but I guess I didn't realize how bad others were hurting. And I also didn't realize how other people were totally waking up. And you and I, we don't really see that every day. And as patriots and as followers of the white hats and such, we have been getting frustrated and despondent and, you know, kind of fed up with it. I mean, I know I have. And I know others of you have. So that's why I'm here today. Because you're who I'm talking to. You or me. And I just had this experience, and I want to share it with you. It's been quite the interesting day. First of all, I went to storage. I've been trying to get things reorganized and dig out things to sell. I needed some money. So, I saw this lady there yesterday, and we didn't speak. I'd never seen her. I knew she was new. Well, today we spoke, and we started talking, and she's becoming aware. She's waking up, and she's learning things. And I gave her some more places to go and look and such. But it was interesting to meet another person. I really needed somebody in person to talk to, if you will. So anyway, I've been worried about having enough gas to get by till I get my Social Security check, because I live quite a ways from my doctor and my storage. And anyway, so I had met this guy who is running a program here in Pensacola called There Is Hope. His name is Caleb Houston, and he does a really great job working with the homeless and doing things and helping people. So I decided to just take all this stuff that I was trying to sell and just donate it. They're having a yard sale today, and I wanted to donate it and do my part, you know. And he said, "Oh, I remember you. I'll, come on by, I'll give you some gas money." Well, I got there kind of early, and he says, like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have any cash. We haven't sold anything yet." And I'm like, "Oh, don't worry about it. I'll get by, you know." So anyway, I went to my storage, met the lady, got some more things, took him back to Caleb and his yard sale, got some more things to him, and was coming home thinking, wow, I'm almost bingo on gas. So I was trying to think of ways to get money for gas. And then I got a message pop up off my neighborhood app, Nextdoor, yeah. Guy wants to buy my, I had a bunch of storage tubs I was selling as a lot. And I'm like, awesome. He goes, "Well, where do you live? Because my wife is ill and I can't leave very long." So I thought, I'm feeling really generous right now. And even though I don't have any gas, I'm just going to offer to deliver them, And I'm thinking, I'm going to get $50. I can get gas then. So I'm good. So I wrote him back and said, okay, I can deliver them. So then he writes me back and says, "Well, if you can take 25 and deliver them, that would be good." And I was like, "Oh, no, I can't do that." Because it's like 12 storage tubs and they're like $15 a piece, And I was like, ain't my guess, it's 30-minute trip. No, sorry. I just, I was despondent then. I was thinking, the devil is messy, man. He gets in, he works his way in and screws things up. But anyway, that's beside the point. I go to this man. He wrote me back. I said, he says, I've scraped up $49. Some of it's quarters, whatever. And I'm like, hey, money's money, you know? And I got to do laundry anyway, so I could use the quarters. And I took the tubs to his house. I knocked on the door. He answered. It was a really nice neighborhood, you know? Really kind of upscale. And I'm sitting there thinking, this dude trying to rip me off of $25 and have me deliver. But that's okay. I need the money. I'm just going to do it, you know? So I meet the guy, and we go around to the garage, and we start talking. And he says, I'm so sorry. I just didn't have much cash in the house, and my wife has been so ill for 4 months, and I don't know what to do. He says, I had to pull her out of the hospital. And I said, if you don't mind, may I ask, you know, what's wrong with her? And he goes, oh, she's got all these immune disorders and stuff all of a sudden, and she's been so ill, and she's been in the hospital. And a light bulb just went off. And I noticed that he was really distressed. Now, I said, she took the shot, didn't she? And he says, yes, we both did, 2 of them. He says, I had to for my job. He says, but I won't take another one. He went on to tell me how many software programs he had learned, languages and all this in the past 4 years. But ever since he took the shot, he's had a stroke. He doesn't feel good. His wife is half dead. He's desperate, you know. And it struck me. There's people like this everywhere. And we started talking, and we talked about the hurricane. You know, the one that hit us. Thank God it missed the Panhandle this time. But even he is starting to see that things are going on with the weather, with illness, things we get stuck with. Okay, my point here is, here's this man, makes good money, lives in a nice upscale neighborhood. He's struggling. He cried. I cried. We both cried. We hugged each other. And I said, man, hang in there. You got this. I got this. God's got us. Don't give up. Please don't give up. And I think that's what we're missing as patriots who have been sitting around waiting for something to happen. And you know, we keep hearing this, well, we're right at 80%, and they really want at least another 10%. And we're thinking, my God, if they're not going to wake up by now, they're not going to wake up. Well, here's the problem. They're waking up, but they don't have anybody. They don't have anybody to talk to. They don't have anybody to reach out to discuss these things with, because, you know, there are other friends who haven't woke up yet, think they're crazy or think we're crazy, and so they don't really know what to do. And it just struck me so hard today. And as long as we're doing the right thing, good things are happening. But that means we have to do something. We just can't sit around and wait for whoever, the 17th letter or Daddy T or whoever. Here's my point. You need to start reaching out to people. You need to start meeting people. You need to talk to people. And I'm not talking about just walking up and smacking them in the face with this stuff. I'm talking about feeling them out, reading them. If they need to talk, give them encouragement. Tell them that you feel them. You know what they're going through, and you're here for them. Help guide them. Help educate them. Because there's people like that man and his wife. And this lady I met at storage, I mean, she knows things are going on, but she doesn't have anybody. Her family is all, you know, they're liberals. They don't talk to her. They won't talk to her about it. There's people. They're awake. We have to help them. We have to. It's our responsibility. So, all of you keyboard warriors sitting out here, who's like me, who has been getting impatient and tired of the BS, waiting for shit to happen, stop it. Stop it. Help people. They're all around you. They're your neighbors. They work in the stores close to you. They're lost. They're suffering. They took this stuff. They're sick. They're losing people. They're losing their health. Their world is going to shit. And they don't know what to do. They don't have a clue. They know something is wrong. They know they got tricked. They are very aware of the fact that they got tricked. And they're upset about it. They're scared. My God, they're scared. They're at their wits' end. Grown men crying. Made me bawl like a baby. I gave him a big old hug. Just held him. I said, hang on. You gotta hang on. We all have to hang on. But, there's people out there, they're not hanging on so well. Because they don't know. They don't know what you and I know. They don't know that there's hope. They don't know that there's people fighting for them. They think they're all alone. They think their struggle is theirs alone to bear. And it's really not, because you and I need to be good shepherds. We need to be the ones to reach out to them. So instead of sitting around watching videos, finish mine, just waiting for something to happen, please do something. Please look for these people. Help them find you. Surprisingly, they're isolating because they are freaked out. So, step up. Patriots everywhere, step up. Do your part. It's time to do your part. Here we are. We're at the end. And you need to reach out your hand and pull somebody up. You need to pull them into the fight. Okay? This is how we finish this, Patriots. We help that other 20%. And we may not get all of that 20%. And a lot of them, unfortunately, are not making it. But we need to help the ones we can. And you can't blame them. You can't blame them for taking it. They were forced to. They were tricked into it. They don't know about Q17. They don't know the things that you and I do. They don't. So, today, make that your goal. Help somebody. And you don't have to jump in their face telling them all about this stuff going on. You can offer to help them with something. Conversation just happens. When you see somebody's hurting, you see somebody needs help, you reach out your hand and you give that person a hand up. I guarantee you they will start talking to you. And this is how we win this war. We are the foot soldiers. We are out here with them. It's our turn. So saddle up. Let's go.